Welcome to our video on 25 ways climate change is increasing feral cat populations worldwide. As our planet's climate continues to evolve, it brings about dramatic changes that are having a profound impact on wildlife, including an increase in feral cat numbers. From milder winters that extend breeding seasons to urban environments that provide shelter and food, we'll explore the myriad of ways in which climate change is creating a perfect storm for feral cat populations. Join us as we delve into these factors and understand the complexities of this growing issue. 1. Milder winters extend breeding seasons. With the world experiencing milder winters, feral cats are finding it easier to breed year-round. Traditionally, cats would breed during specific seasons when conditions were more favorable. However, as temperatures remain more temperate even during the colder months, the breeding cycle no longer faces the same restrictions. This extended breeding season results in kittens being born throughout the year, rapidly boosting population numbers. The mild climate reduces the risk of kitten mortality due to cold, further ensuring that more offspring survive to adulthood. As a result, the compounding effect of continuous breeding and lower mortality rates fuels an exponential population increase. 2. Increased food availability. Climate change has also led to longer warm periods, which means more available prey for feral cats. Rodents, birds, and insects thrive in these conditions, providing a consistent food source that supports larger feral cat populations. The abundance of prey means feral cats can feed their young more effectively, increasing the likelihood of kitten survival. With more food available, cats are less likely to face starvation, allowing them to focus on reproduction rather than survival. This abundance also means that cats can inhabit areas previously unsustainable due to lack of food, spreading their reach even further. 3. Urban heat islands provide shelter. Urban areas are becoming heat islands due to rising global temperatures. These warmer city environments allow feral cats to survive comfortably even during the winter. Cities provide ample hiding spots and shelter in the form of buildings, alleyways, and infrastructure. The warmth retained by concrete and asphalt offers refuge from harsh weather conditions, making urban areas increasingly attractive to feral cats. As a result, cities see a rise in feral populations as cats migrate from rural areas seeking warmth and shelter. This migration is further bolstered by the abundance of food waste and small prey often found in urban settings. 4. More frequent natural disasters displace cats. The increase in natural disasters such as wildfires, hurricanes, and floods is displacing both humans and their pets. Many pet cats end up in the wild during these events, where they quickly turn feral. Once in the wild, these cats begin to reproduce, adding to the feral population. The trauma and chaos of natural disasters also lead to increased abandonment, as owners may be unable to care for their pets during times of crisis. With nowhere else to go, these displaced cats form new colonies, adapting to their new environment and thriving in the absence of human intervention. 5. Changes in prey populations. As ecosystems shift due to climate change, prey species experience alterations in their populations. In some regions, these changes result in an increase in food sources for feral cats. For instance, certain rodents and birds may proliferate in areas where they previously struggled, providing ample hunting opportunities for cats. This change in prey dynamics benefits feral cats, as they can exploit these food sources to support larger colonies. The adaptability of feral cats allows them to thrive in a variety of environments, further enhancing their ability to capitalize on these shifting prey populations. 6. Destruction of natural predators. Climate change-related habitat destruction is reducing the populations of natural predators that would typically keep feral cat numbers in check. With fewer predators around, feral cats face less competition and threat, allowing their populations to grow unchecked. This absence of natural regulation leads to a boom in feral cat numbers, as they no longer have to contend with threats from larger predatory animals. The lack of competition for resources means that feral cats can establish and maintain territories more easily, further solidifying their presence in various environments. 7. Longer growing seasons support more rodents. Warmer temperatures result in longer growing seasons for plants, which in turn support larger populations of rodents. As rodent numbers increase, feral cats benefit from an abundant food source. This surplus of prey means that feral cats can sustain larger colonies, as food scarcity is less of a concern. The consistent availability of rodents ensures that feral cats can thrive and reproduce, contributing to the growth of their populations. This chain reaction, initiated by extended growing seasons, demonstrates the complex interplay between climate change and feral cat dynamics. 8. Increased abandonment of pets. Economic hardships caused by climate events are leading to more people abandoning their cats, which swells feral populations. When faced with financial difficulties, pet owners may find themselves unable to afford the care and maintenance of their animals. As a result, many cats are left to fend for themselves, joining the ranks of feral colonies. This increase in abandonment exacerbates the problem, as once domesticated cats adapt to their new feral lifestyle and begin reproducing. The cycle of abandonment and reproduction creates a self-sustaining increase in feral cat numbers. 9. Higher survival rates for kittens. Milder temperatures reduce kitten mortality rates, allowing more to reach adulthood and reproduce. In the past, harsh winters would decimate kitten populations, with many not surviving the cold. However, with more temperate climates, kittens face fewer environmental challenges, significantly improving their chances of survival. As more kittens survive to maturity, they contribute to the reproductive cycle, further boosting population numbers. This increase in survival rates highlights the profound impact of climate change on the life cycle of feral cats. 10. Rising sea levels displacing coastal communities. As sea levels rise, coastal communities face evacuations, often leaving behind stray animals, many of which become feral. Displaced people may be unable to take their pets with them, resulting in a surge of animals left to survive on their own. These stray animals quickly adapt to their new environments, joining or forming feral colonies. The abandonment of pets due to rising sea levels adds another layer to the growing feral cat issue, as these animals contribute to the expanding population. 11. Droughts pushing wildlife closer to cities. Drought conditions force wildlife to move into urban areas in search of food and water. This movement increases competition for resources, pushing domestic cats to become feral as they adapt to the changing environment. As wildlife encroaches on urban spaces, domesticated cats may find themselves in conflict with wild animals, leading them to adopt feral behaviors. The influx of wildlife into cities creates a complex ecosystem where feral cats must navigate new challenges, ultimately contributing to their population growth. 12. Flooded areas become uninhabitable for humans, not for cats. Flooded areas may become uninhabitable for humans, but feral cats often thrive in these environments. Cats are more adaptable to flooded conditions, finding shelter and food in places humans cannot. As people evacuate flooded regions, cats remain behind, forming colonies in the absence of human habitation. These adaptable animals can exploit the changed landscape, using it to their advantage to find food and shelter. This adaptability means that feral cat populations can grow even in areas deemed unsuitable for human life. 13. Wildfires forcing rural cats into urban centers. Wildfires are forcing rural cats into urban centers, where they establish new feral colonies. As fires destroy natural habitats, cats are displaced and seek refuge in cities where food sources are more stable. Urban areas provide a steady supply of food and shelter, making them an attractive option for displaced cats. These cats quickly adapt to their new surroundings, forming colonies and reproducing in the relative safety of urban environments. The influx of rural cats into cities contributes to the rising feral population in these areas. 14. Reduced snow cover benefits feral cats. Less snow cover in traditionally snowy regions means more available hunting grounds for feral cats. The reduction in snow allows cats to access prey more easily, increasing their chances of successful hunts. With more food available, feral cats can sustain larger populations, as they face fewer challenges in their quest for survival. The lack of snow also means that feral cats can move more freely, expanding their territories and establishing colonies in areas previously inaccessible during winter months. 15. More human waste feeds stray cats. Climate change-driven disasters increase food waste in urban areas, creating food sources for stray cats. As cities grapple with the aftermath of extreme weather events, waste management systems may become overwhelmed, leading to an increase in food waste. Feral cats take advantage of this surplus, feeding on discarded food and thriving in urban environments. The abundance of food waste supports larger feral populations, as cats have a consistent and reliable food source in the form of human refuse. 16. Unstable ecosystems favor opportunistic predators. As ecosystems shift, adaptable species like feral cats benefit while specialist predators decline. Feral cats, being opportunistic predators, can exploit a wide range of environments and food sources. This adaptability allows them to thrive in unstable ecosystems, where other species may struggle to survive. The decline of specialist predators means that feral cats face less competition, further enhancing their ability to establish and maintain colonies. This advantage allows feral cat populations to grow, as they capitalize on the changing dynamics of their ecosystems. 17. Fewer cold weather deaths among adult cats. In the past, extreme winters would reduce feral cat numbers as adult cats succumb to the cold. However, milder winters have led to fewer cold weather deaths among adult cats, allowing more to survive and reproduce. The reduction in mortality rates means that feral cats can maintain and even increase their population numbers despite environmental challenges. This change in survival rates underscores the impact of climate change on feral cat dynamics, as more adults live to reproduce and bolster their colonies. 18. Greater movement of people and pets. Climate migration increases the risk of pet abandonment, leading to more stray cats turning feral. As people move in response to climate events, they may be unable to take their pets with them, resulting in an increase in abandoned animals. These stray cats quickly adapt to their new circumstances, joining feral colonies and contributing to population growth. The movement of people and pets creates a ripple effect, where the displacement of animals leads to a rise in feral cat numbers. 19. Expansion of warm weather parasites. Climate change spreads parasites like fleas and ticks, leading to sick or abandoned pets that contribute to feral populations. As these parasites expand their range, more pets become infested, leading to abandonment or neglect. Once abandoned, these cats join feral colonies, where they adapt to their new environment and begin reproducing. The spread of parasites illustrates another indirect way climate change influences feral cat populations, as it exacerbates the challenges faced by domestic animals. 20. Rising air pollution reducing bird populations. Birds, a primary predator of small mammals, are declining due to air pollution, indirectly benefiting feral cats. With fewer birds to control rodent populations, feral cats find an abundance of prey. This increase in available food means that feral cat colonies can sustain larger numbers, as they face less competition from avian predators. The decline in bird populations illustrates how interconnected ecosystems are, with changes in one species having a cascading effect on others, including feral cats. 21. Changes in human behavior post-disasters. After disasters, many displaced humans cannot take their pets with them, leading to more feral colonies. The chaos and uncertainty following extreme weather events often result in pet abandonment, as people prioritize their own survival. These abandoned pets quickly adapt to their new reality, joining or forming feral colonies. The increase in feral populations post-disaster highlights another way climate change indirectly influences animal dynamics, as human behavior shifts in response to environmental challenges. 22. Extreme weather events breaking up TNR efforts. Trap, neuter, return (TNR) programs are disrupted by storms and wildfires, reducing efforts to control feral cat populations. These programs play a crucial role in managing feral cat numbers, but extreme weather events can halt or reverse their progress. The disruption of TNR efforts means that more cats are left unaltered, leading to increased reproduction and population growth. This interruption in population control efforts underscores the challenges faced by conservationists in adapting to the impacts of climate change. 23. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 2700. Climate-induced changes in farming, such as abandoned barns and fields, provide new breeding grounds for feral cats. As agricultural practices shift in response to changing climates, structures once used for farming may be left vacant. These abandoned spaces offer shelter and safety for feral cats, who use them as breeding and living areas. The availability of new habitats supports larger feral populations, as cats find secure places to establish colonies and raise their young. 24. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 2701. Loss of forests due to climate change forces cats to establish territories in new environments. As their natural habitats are destroyed, feral cats must adapt by moving into new areas, often closer to human settlements. This displacement leads to the formation of new colonies in regions previously uninhabited by feral cats. The movement of feral cats into new territories illustrates the adaptability of these animals, as they adjust to the changing landscape and seek out new opportunities for survival. 25. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 2702. Climate disasters lead to abandoned buildings, which become ideal shelters for growing feral cat colonies. As extreme weather events force people to leave their homes, these empty structures provide refuge for feral cats. The availability of shelter is a critical factor in the survival and expansion of feral populations, as it offers protection from the elements and potential predators. This increase in abandoned shelters highlights another indirect way climate change contributes to the rise in feral cat numbers, as these animals capitalize on the opportunities presented by human displacement.